And I think that's greatest told through stories. And I just, yeah, it's been documented, but I want to know a little bit about, just briefly, the type of childhood that you had.
Oh, really?
Growing up.
All right, check this out. How did I grow up? I grew up, that's interesting. I grew up, I don't know. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. Mm-hmm. Listen, at one time it looked nice. And then I realized that we had to move. And then the more we moved, the darker it got. Mm-hmm. The less white people we saw. You know, I started in Bedford-Stuyvesant, and it was not a bad neighborhood at that time. White people lived in the neighborhood and all that stuff. And then something happened, I guess. Hard times or something. And we had to go. And we went from Bedford-Stuyvesant, we went to Brownsville. Mm-hmm. And Brownsville was just, whoa, real aggressive and black. Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. Anything's capable. Whatever could be done to a human being is being done. Mm. Anything that could be done to a human being down there is being done.
And it was you and your mother?
Me and my mother, my sister, my brother. Everybody in my family was smart. They knew how to read, write. They were fucking phenomenal, right? And I didn't know how to do that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Was academics, I mean, was that stressed growing up in...
That just wasn't who I was.
Just wasn't who you were, okay.
It wasn't who I was. I was the guy... I saw guys on the corner, just like everybody. I saw them on the corner, and I realized on the corner, nobody fucked with those guys. Mm-hmm. You know, if they had fights, they fought on the corner among themselves or whatever. But I know nobody outside of that crew messed with those guys in the corner. You know, so I wanted to be a street guy. Mm-hmm. So bad. I wanted to be a street guy so bad. I don't know why, because I was always getting beat up and bullied, and people were taking stuff from me. Uh-huh. Yeah, so I grew up, I didn't feel safe at home. My mother, like I was saying, my mother, very promiscuous. My father's a pimp, gangster. My father is a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Fuck. But yeah, so I'm really dark nigga. Mm-hmm. I'm really dark. I'm a dark nigga that's sort of light. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's who I am.
See, you know, I just told you that story about, and a lot of people know the story on here, but real quickly, you know, I had a bully. You know, somebody came to beat me up every day. It's just, it's so interesting to hear you say that people tried to pick on you as a kid.
Woo!
It's interesting. I mean,
listen.
Like,
they did whatever they wanted to me because I'm a fucking bitch, because I'm a punk, because I'm a fucking victim. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's why, because they can.
Yeah. And off of that, though, you said... did you want to be a boxer? Was that something that you wanted to be growing up? Like, no. How did boxing come into it? Hey, so listen, it wasn't a thing of self-defense for you. It was just...
No. Listen, my first fight, I'm a pigeon guy. I always fly birds, pigeons. Yeah. So my first fight, this guy took one of my pigeons. And so I said, please, give my bird back. He's an older guy. I must have been 9. He must have been 15 or 12. 15, 13. He was a teenager. And I said, give me my bird. And he said, fuck you, fat nigga. So he took my birds. He clipped my bird's head off. And he hit me with the fucking bird. Mm-hmm. And some other guy that used to abuse me and bully me, he said, yo, man, fight him back. He just said, man, fuck. He just got that. Everybody just said, fuck this shit, man. You got to do something. And I fought back. I never fought nobody before. I fought back, and you know what? I can fight real good. Mm-hmm. So after that, everybody would bring other kids from different neighborhoods around to fight me for money.
Really?
So I would fight for money. Yeah, guys would give me some, so I would just fight people from different neighborhoods and stuff. Mm-hmm. And that's the only thing I thought I could do. So I was really, hey, listen, I'm not showing off or bragging. I was just really a good fighter. I was just born. I'm scared to fight. I'm a fucking chicken, but I'm just a good fighter. Uh-huh. Fuck. Uh-huh. Just I had the spirit to fight. Yeah. But I'm afraid. I'm scared. I'm that world. I'm just scared. I'm a victim. Uh-huh. And then I got locked up. Became a criminal. I'm knocking people out, taking their money. So listen, I'm fighting men. I'm 12 years old. I'm 11 years old. I'm fighting men. I'm fucking up men, 20 years old. Mm-hmm. So I become the knockout guy. I'm knocking out guys, and we're going in their pockets. And so my whole life has been violent, and I'm not a violent person.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
No, I believe you. I feel like that parallels me. Yeah.
So I get locked up, and I go to Spofford. And then Spofford, it's around 79, 78. And then Spofford, one day Muhammad Ali comes and visits the kids, the kids that are fucked up in this juvenile detention. And then I said, the people that have kicked our ass all the time, the staff there, I see them crying. I see them, they see Ali, they're crying. They don't know what to do. I said, fuck. I said, I bet you nobody picks on him. And so later on, a couple of months I do in Spofford, so I go to another place. They ship me off to another place. And in this place is a gentleman named Irish Bobby Stewart. He's an ex-professional fighter. So he started teaching me how to box, kicking my ass, but then he started teaching me. He just wanted to let you know, listen, I'm the man. Mm-hmm. I had a reputation in the institution system. So he had to check me, right? I'm only 12 or 13 at the time. But I was amongst the man. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Mm-hmm.